Hello, everyone.
Hey, friends. We should decide, like, switch on and off who starts this thing.
But, you this time.
Hey, everyone. We are here with some sad news.
Somber.
Once again, you know, it's 2020, so I'm sure you are, from the title of this video, knowing what's coming. We have decided to cancel our trip to Disney in November.
The last hope for 2020, down the drain.
This was our last thing. Like, all of our concerts were already rescheduled. Our trip in March, any other plans that we had like tentatively made, gone. This was like the last possible thing that we could do. We were holding out hope for a while. Even made a dinner reservation at California Grill for our anniversary.
Just in case.
Just in case, but decided we are not going to go.
So we're going to be talking about the reasoning of how we came to our conclusion here. And first and foremost is obviously the global pandemic currently happening. We didn't feel like taking the amount of time to drive because it's a very long drive from Rhode Island. It's about 24 hours in total, so it's a hike there and back, and we don't feel comfortable flying yet. So it's more of a comfortability and also the
just like amount of time it would take to travel there and back. Like, we would either be wasting a day plus like recovery time each end of the trip to drive, plus all the gas mileage and all the other crap that goes into driving down, or we would just feel really uncomfortable and anxious about flying. Like, all the power to you if you're doing that. We have friends who have done it and have been fine, but it's just not comfortable for us at this time, so.
And side note to that, the quarantining, when we come back, we'll get more into the job reasoning in a few moments, but it would play a big issue.
Yeah, well, I guess a few moments has passed.
Now
I'll talk about it. So I think you've kind of picked up on this from some of our videos. Maybe you haven't, that we've both been unemployed for a while.
Or funemployed.
Funemployment, that's what we've been calling it. Woo! But anyway, so given the situation, even though we've been applying to jobs, and I do have a part-time job coming up, will kind of take away that ability to even take a vacation. I don't get vacation days with this job. It would be unpaid, and the kind of terms of my job are that, like, I have to be there during this, you know, specific time. It's pandemic specific, actually. So that kind of puts a damper on things, but also we just don't feel that it's fiscally responsible right now, even though we have a really good amount of savings. Like, we did save up for this trip. We have like the Disney credit card and all those points and everything, and gift cards that we saved up and everything. We still just don't feel that it would be responsible at this time financially for us to spend the money that we do have, just in case we don't get back into full-time jobs as soon as we would like, and, you know, just all that job craziness just really has played a pretty big factor in this. Aside from the safety piece, I would say that those kind of go hand in hand. Those are both like on the same level for us as reasons why we chose not to go.
Another big reason is an annual pass reason. As we know, during this, Disney has changed a lot of the rules regarding renewing annual passes, and we actually let our passes expire about halfway through the year.
Yeah, they expired in June, but then, you know, they were going to give us the extension, but, like, we opted out of that because it wasn't going to go into the November time frame anyway, so we said, you know, we'll just cut our losses and be done. If we wanted to renew our passes back when they did expire, we were gonna have to pay and start the pass immediately and not even be able to use it until the fall. And at that point, we weren't even sure if we were gonna be able to go or not anyway. So now we would have to get a new annual pass. It wouldn't be a renewal, and they're not doing those. And it just, like, doesn't make sense for us, again, to spend all that money on park tickets instead of getting the annual pass, because our kind of concept of how the annual pass discount for us works is that we get it and then let it, like, expire, get it again when we go for our next trip. So essentially we were planning to get the pass a new pass in November and then go again probably in October or really early, like first weekend of November of next year, just in time for the 50th. But obviously that's not going to happen now. So it, again, just like kind of messed everything up.
And my personal sadness reason for not wanting to go is Christmas won't be the same. There's no lights on the castle. The Halloween decorations as of right now are meh.
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't lend itself to good Christmas decorations.
So it's just, it's kind of sad. It won't be the same magic we're used to. And plus, as everyone knows, we love Food and Wine Festival. And we love walking around with the food, talking about it, letting you guys know what we think. So it just wouldn't be the same having to go, sit, eat, get up, go, sit, eat, rinse, wash, repeat. So it's just, it's not the same magic. And plus, Epcot is basically a construction area.
Yeah, I mean, Food and Wine is very, like, bare bones anyway, and some of the booths have and haven't been open. They have, like, much smaller menus, and there's not even an official end date. For all we know, they could be wrapped up by the time we were planning to go the second week of November.
Yeah.
So, who the heck knows, right? I mean, they could be doing it all year. We don't know.
It's gonna bleed right into Festival of the Farts.
Yeah.
On the bright side, we are looking to 2021 to get back to the magic. We are looking for several different trips. We've actually been talking to our family about getting a bunch of members going at the same time, and if we can go all out on a big place to stay, who knows, maybe a villa.
Yeah, we're
Or a
hoping
cabin.
to find somewhere on Disney property. Yeah, we've talked about maybe doing one of the cabins.
Over by Copper Creek.
Well, that would be amazing. But also the ones at, is it Saratoga Springs?
I believe so.
Ooh, I can't remember.
And then we also were talking to our friends at the Oh Boy podcast.
Yeah.
And we may be potentially scheduling a trip with them if all goes well.
Hopefully. I know that Kim is going for her anniversary next year, but they both like to go in the fall, and I don't know. We said maybe
We're
our
fall
trips
people.
can overlap a little bit. Maybe we'll just plan one as friends and all
time.
go together, and I don't know. We'll just have fun with it. And if anyone else wants to plan a trip with us, let us know.
Come on down.
We're friendly. We don't
Bite
usually.
much.
So those are just kind of some of the bigger reasons why we chose not to go.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We just had dinner. Yeah. I think in the end it's just not,
Responsible.
yeah, not fiscally responsible, not
Healthily responsible? Physically responsible?
Physically and fiscally?
Fiscally.
Physic. It's the same no matter which way you combine it.
Fiscally.
This has gone on too far.
Physicalistless.
Monetarily.
San Diegans.
What?
It's from Anchorman. Regardless, it wouldn't make sense for our health and for our wallets.
Bingo. That's it. Could have ended the video right there if we started off with that.
Bingo.
But let us know in the comments down below if you also were planning a trip from a distance, not from
Orlando.
Florida or surrounding areas, and whether or not you're going to be going and why. We'd like to hear from you all, and let us know if you're rescheduling your trip, if you're just canceling altogether, if you're still holding out hope, gonna wait until like the last minute to cancel, and kind of just what your process has been. Let's commiserate, or let us know if you're gonna be vlogging your trip so that we can watch and live vicariously through you.
And if you are new here, we're sorry this is your first video with us, as it is sad news. But feel free to subscribe to our channel for more Disney, Universal, at-home fun content. And make sure you smash that like button. And then find us on Instagram, Home Away from Disney, and Twitter, HAFD Official.
That's it.
That's all we got, kids.
So, I mean, we'll still be here.
Always.
Or be square.
We're not going anywhere. It is
And
quarantine.
see you again real soon. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Goodbye!